When it comes to investing, plantation companies are sometimes seen as not the most glamorous options to add to a portfolio. But while lacking flash, they make it up by financially showing up and showing out.
So when we talk about plantation companies, the first thing that comes in your mind will be boring and traditional. It is unlike the technology sector, the renewable energy sector, the fast-moving sector, which people think is sexy. However, these plantation sectors, some of them have shown strong financial health, being one of them have more than 1 billion cash positions. And even some of them are paying between 8 to 9% dividend yield.
According to data compiled of the 42 listed plantation counters, around 25 of them were in a net cash position, with some having cash reserves that exceed their total liabilities. However, Intan points out that the names that stand out are not the usual suspects.
Nevertheless, it's not the one that you think. Companies such as SD Guthrie and newly privatized FGV will come in mind when it comes to plantation sectors. But the most unassuming ones are companies like Sarawak Oil Palms, Chintech, and Hapsang Plantations. Companies such as Sarawak Oil Palms has a cash position of 1 billion, followed by Hapsang Plantations and Chintech of about $500 million cash position. So people thought that there will not be exciting earnings. However, companies like Sarawak Oil Palms have a matured trees, which is between 7 years old to 18 years old. That's why they are able to come out with consistent earnings and without need to put in a big capital to do replanting. Interestingly, most analysts are giving neutral call on the sector. So we were wondering why they're giving out neutral call. One of the reasons, of course, plantation sector is heavily weighted by the movement of the CPO prices. And CPO prices are also weighted by consumer sentiment, consumer spending. So with the tariff uncertainties and also the changes of interest rate, people would thought that the consumer sector would remain subdued.
On the upside, analysts are optimistic for CPO prices in the second half, expecting it to remain around 4,000 to 4,300 ringgit per tonne as inventory stabilizes. Intan adds that despite the widely neutral stance from research houses, investors should keep on the radar the small and mid-cap plantation players going forward, where their strong cash pile will continue to translate into a strong dividend payout.